Hey, what's going on with y'all niggas, man? It's your friendly neighborhood comedian, Devon Wells. And today, I've been going around from classroom to classroom, writing the N-word on the dry erase boards. Now, we got another reaction for y'all today. More comedy beef. Y'all know I enjoy that. Y'all know I desire that. The NYC versus LA comedy beef. I always heard there was kind of like a feud between like the West Coast and the East Coast comedians, just like rappers, nigga. But I want to see what's going on. I want to see what it's all about. Let's get into this shit.
What's the deal with airplane peanuts?
What's the difference with, specifically with podcasting, and let's even just say success, with New York comedians now and LA comedians?
Well, I think New York comedians tend to try to be funny.
I do have a serious hatred for the LA comedy scene.
Now, are you in over at the store? Can you?
No,
You can't get spots?
They're chumps.
Outside of the newly built Comedy Mothership, the
Ooh,
Comedy
the Comedy
Store in LA
Mothership.
and the Comedy Cellar in New York are debatably two of the
I just
most
want to say real quick, the comedy mothership, I'm going to react to a video about that. That's Joe Rogan's Comedy Club, nigga. Ooh, boy, nigga, I seen a quick little video of like what the inside looked like. Whoo, that motherfucker's killer. I can't wait to get up in there.
famous comedy clubs in human history. In fact, it would be nearly impossible to name a single modern-day comedian who wasn't a regular at the Store or the Cellar at some point in their careers. But the way these two clubs treat comedians, specifically ones from the opposing city, could not be more different. On paper, most people would assume the New York club might act more cold and cliquey towards outsiders, while the California venue would be more open-minded and accepting. But in reality, it seems to be the exact opposite.
Okay.
The Cellar gives us everything we want.
The Cellar treats us like kings.
They should.
They're the best.
Everything we want, they make us feel like at home. We love it there.
I love the
And
Cellar.
I'm mad that our club doesn't have the same
It should be reciprocation.
reciprocation.
Right. It should
Right.
feel the
It's
same. East Coast and West Coast rappers. No more war.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, reciprocate. Yeah.
Reciprocate.
Y'all not give a fuck about death row?
Yeah. You know what's so funny?
That's what I said.
It is. They do treat. I mean, the people over there
Damn, my bad.
at Cellar, I talked about on the show. They treat. It's so nice.
It's not just
and
nice.
it should feel that way when guys come here.
I prefer it in a weird way.
The Comedy Store has gone through many different ups and downs during its remarkable history, from the original glory days with Richard Pryor to the first dark ages, followed by the return of Rogan in 2015 and the insane comedy boom that came with it, when the nightly lineups at the store would be 10 of the best comics in the world, performing one after another. However, most people in 2023 would argue the Comedy Store is experiencing another dark age. Obviously, Joe Rogan and
That's because I'm not there. You know what I'm saying?
comedy right now seems to be located around Austin, Texas, and New York City.
I do have a serious hatred for the LA comedies.
Oh, I want to hear all about it.
They're chumps. They're all phonies. It's the worst.
Every single one of them.
God damn, they're all so addicted to their fame
That
they're so
motherfucker Ari
afraid of it
Shaffir,
going
I don't
away
fuck with
that
him.
not a single one of them has it. They used to. A couple of them had some morals. And then Diaz left, Segura left, and it's just like, what is even left there?
Yeah.
Who's at all standing up for the right side of shit?
Yeah.
They're garbage.
Who is it now? And who's running the Comedy Store now? It's like, Rogan was like the guy, I guess that's like when a vacuum's created after like Paul Castellano gets whacked. And then you're like,
Or Saddam Hussein leaves.
or Saddam Hussein leaves. You're like, does the U.S. military need to go into the Comedy Store and try to set up
I think it's more egalitarian now. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
that
forgot
always
you were
works.
Greek. Like an equal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people like Fahim and Santino are just like, everyone's just having a good time doing stand-up.
This is why it's so bizarre to think established joke machines like Mark Norman and Sam Morril would be having any sort of trouble getting spots at the store right now. These New York
that's
guys
weird.
are capable of instantly adding value to any comedy lineup in the world, and it's insane to think that there's venues who wouldn't want them as a surprise or announced guest. Maybe 3 years ago it could have been hard to squeeze in an outsider on nights like this, when you had Tom Segura, Chris D'Elia, Anthony Jeselnik, Joe Rogan, Theo
Damn.
Von, Joey Diaz, Andrew Santino, Donnell Rawlings, and Tony Hinchcliffe.
Damn. That many people back to back to back to back? Whoo. That's a mean ass lineup.
all going up one after another. But today, only 3 of those names remain in Los Angeles, and out of those 3, one of them is currently banned from the Comedy Store, and another one is flirting with moving to the Big Apple himself.
I wanted to change, though. I do want to come here for a while because I want to feel something different for a while.
What do you want to feel?
I just want a new scene, man. I want to work the clubs here.
Mm-hmm.
And I also want just a little bit
Just
different.
trying to find yourself, you know?
Yeah. This is
your India.
You know what? This is. You know what I've said before? I'm 40 this year.
Yeah. Oh shit!
I don't like
Me
midlife
too, bro.
crisis. I like midlife assessment. You're reassessing where you're going and what you want.
I hate the term
That's
midlife
so-
crisis. I think it is.
But that's
the
why I don't
most
say assessment, dude. I say it's a midlife
Y'all
assessment.
sound so old, dog.
Yeah.
One of the weirder parts about this entire situation is that all the comedians themselves seem to be in agreement, yet not much progress has been made so far. Besides when Bobby Lee made this promise to Mark and Sam on We Might Be Drunk.
What I'm saying to you is this, okay? Is that you can't just show up and go, I want to go up right now.
Well, we're not doing that.
I know, but if you come in, we know you're coming through, right, on a Sunday like everyone else, and you call and go, I'm available these nights, they will give you spots.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, I go through my agent just because I'm scared of getting rejected.
Just text me.
Okay.
And I will text Emily, and I will do it for you.
Wow.
This seems pretty complicated.
It's not complicated.
No, it's gonna
you're
work?
making it complicated.
Okay.
Because the thing is, your butt's hurt. And I get it.
Wow.
No, I get it, Sam, because you deserve it. You deserve any spot that you get. But there was a system.
Sam Morrill, I never seen his stand up, and he don't seem like the type of motherfucker I would like. I think I've seen like a couple clips, and he don't really seem like the type of motherfucker I would fuck with. He came here to Louisville and said Louisville was the worst crowd that he had ever performed in front of, or something like that. And I'm like, bullshit. Louisville, nigga, we love comedy. We love comedy. Okay, great comedians come through and destroy all the time. All the time. With no issues. Come through and murder. So, nigga, if you coming through and complaining, I mean, listen, man. It's not the Louisville crowds. It's definitely not. We love good comedy.
In LA, that was set a long time ago.
Sure.
Right? And, things, institutions, it takes a while for them to change.
Sure.
But we're
Okay,
changing
Catholic Church. Jesus Christ.
NYC versus LA comedy beef. I don't know what the deal is, man. Well, first of all, because the beef is not really about the people so much. It's kind of about the people, but it seems like it's not so much as about the people. It's the way the LA comedy system is. Like the structure of it, trying to get in the store, trying to get in the, probably trying to get in the Laugh Factory, probably. All right. But yeah, that was an interesting video. That was an engaging video. I would definitely react to some more things by Joke World. It seemed to have some good content. Link in the description for the original video, and I'll see y'all next time. Make sure to tell all your friends to like and subscribe and share with everybody, man, with everybody, because we trying to grow this thing. The more I grow, the better the content will be. I'm trying to tell y'all.